Stress is an unavoidable and often valuable reaction to the events in our lives. Whether it's at home, with family, friends, or in the workplace, stress has the potential to impact our psychological well-being. Stress is valuable because it is our mind's and body's way of letting us know when conditions are becoming overwhelming. To understand this in a different way, let's consider the model of the healthy individual interacting with the environment versus the model of the individual reacting to stress in the environment. In this segment, we will look more closely at the potential effect of stress on our psychological selves. We will also briefly examine burnout, one result of overwhelming stress in the workplace. Compared to effects that are biological or physical, psychological effects of stress may be a little more difficult to recognize immediately. This is because they are usually in the form of general feelings or thoughts during the time of stress, or lingering feelings or thoughts after the stressful event has passed. The psychological symptoms in response to overwhelming stress include the following: thoughts such as constant worrying, racing or anxious thoughts, focusing on the negative, reduced judgment, inability to concentrate, memory problems. Feelings associated are moodiness, irritability or short temper, inability to relax or agitation, feeling overwhelmed, sense of isolation or depersonalization, depression or unhappiness. Overwhelming stress in the workplace can lead to burnout, which manifests as emotional exhaustion, depersonalization, and reduced personal accomplishment in the workplace. Some warning signs that you may be at risk for burnout in the workplace include feelings that you may experience: work overload, lack of control, lack of rewards, lack of community, lack of fairness, conflicting values. If you think you are experiencing the psychological effects of stress in your life, here are some things you can do to help reduce those adverse effects. Breathe deeply, especially at the onset of feeling stressed, and practice relaxation techniques. Take a 30-second time out and go to a happy place in your mind. Check your thoughts. Weed out unrealistic expectations, perfectionism, and pessimism. Understand your emotions and learn the best way to cope with those difficult feelings. Find a way to change your negative thoughts to positive ones. When we examine ourselves in this way, coping with stress becomes more understandable and manageable. Join us for our next video installment when we talk about how stress influences our social and spiritual well-being and practical ways to cope with the effects of stress. If you feel that you would like more information from a clinician, contact the Clinic for Emotional Wellness. If you are in immediate need of help, please contact your local emergency care facility.